Johnny Depp is fully embraced as Cannes begins. Although Johnny Depp's career may be in jeopardy in the United States, it is unquestionably flourishing here in France. As the opening night film of the Cannes Film Festival, the troubled star's Jean du Barry received the most enthusiastic and raucous receptions. With signs that scream "We Johnny" and "Viva Johnny," fans are rushing for photographs and autographs. Check. The 59-year-old actor walking the famous red carpet in a tux during the ideal Côte d'Azur weather. Check. An extended standing ovation and a Twitter dispute among journalists about whether it lasted for 7 minutes or, more precisely, 3. Check. A line of international gawkers had started forming mid-morning on Tuesday, 8 hours before stars were due to arrive, holding umbrellas and fans for sun protection or dressed in full-on sparkly gowns so they could meet the Cannes dress code in case someone gave them a ticket. They had come from as far as Japan just to watch Depp walk the red carpet. "Johnny, Johnny," they chanted. As Depp arrived, the carpet lit up with flashbulbs. Festival chief Thierry Fremaux gave him an enormous hug. When Depp and his director, the French actress and filmmaker Mai Wen, entered the theater hand in hand, the crowd gave them a standing ovation. Depp winked as a cameraman zoomed in on his face. The assembled responded rapturously. And it would happen all over again once the movie screened, following an opening ceremony for the festival in which Michael Douglas received an honorary Palme d'Or. Only this time, during the standing ovation after the movie, Depp was wiping away tears as the camera focused on his face. If receiving $20 million from Dior in the largest men's fragrance deal in history last week wasn't sufficient atonement, receiving the coveted star treatment at the illustrious film festival that has honored the finest directors the medium has ever known was unquestionably. Those outside the bubble of French film fading have expressed dismay and confusion over the storied festival treating Depp like a homecoming hero, but Depp is simply beloved in France, where he bought an entire village near Saint-Tropez that was his home during much of his 14-year relationship with French actress and singer Vanessa Paradis. He speaks only French, and Jean du Barry, playing Louis XV smitten with Mai Wen's brash courtesan, the titular Jean du Barry. A Frenchwoman next to me in the screening said that Depp was the best part of the film, and that she liked almost nothing else about the lush yet torpid period drama that was filmed in Versailles and was inspired by Sofia Coppola's Marie Antoinette. My French seatmate said she was also quite impressed with Depp's language skills. His French was very good. Very good. He has a slight accent, but it is not a problem, she said. Less than a year has passed since sordid details of his volatile relationship with ex-wife Amber Heard were aired for 6 weeks in open court, in a trial that became a cultural phenomenon that many observers saw as a backlash to the #MeToo movement. At a news conference on Wednesday, Depp addressed his return to the festival and the idea that some people thought he shouldn't have been there. "So we're talking theoretically about what would I do if there were people who didn't want me to go to the Cannes Film Festival," he said. "What if one day they did not allow me, under no circumstances, no matter what? I cannot go to McDonald's for life because somewhere if you got them all in one room, there'd be 39 angry people watching me eating a Big Mac on a loop just for fun. Who are they? Why do they care? Some species, some tower of mashed potatoes covering the light of the computer screen, anonymous, with apparently a lot of spare time. I don't think I'm the one who should be worried. People should really think about what it's all about, really." He also tried to downplay the idea that Jean du Barry represented a comeback. "I've had 17 comebacks apparently," he said. "I keep wondering about the word comeback because I didn't go anywhere. Matter of fact, I live about 45 minutes away. I've been sitting around. So comeback, it's almost like you want to come out and do a tap dance or some kind of spectacle. Get on a table and dance my best for you guys and hope that you approve. The notion of something like this is a bizarre mystery. 5 years on, what happened to the men of #MeToo? Opening Cannes with Depp's first starring vehicle in 3 years seems a deliberate, on-brand courting of controversy from a festival known for provocative films that incite boos, walkouts, and French journalists shouting at the screen. Depp emerged the victor of that 2022 civil trial, when a jury awarded him $15 million in June for his claims that Heard defamed him by referring to herself as a public figure representing domestic abuse in a 2018 op-ed she wrote for The Washington Post. But the jury also awarded Heard $2 million, finding that Depp had defamed her through his lawyer, when the lawyer called Heard's abuse allegations a hoax. And, victory or not, the whole world was hearing testimony about Depp hitting Heard and her sister or seeing text messages in which Depp wrote things about Heard like, "I will F her burnt corpse afterward to make sure she's dead." Even though Depp was without a doubt the star of opening night, it appears that the festival will wrap up soon. Young filmmakers celebrated at the festival's opening party on the beach as he and other celebrities attended a sumptuous dinner hosted by the event. There were Campari drinks, 3 different kinds of delectable pasta, 2 sorbet varieties served in little cones, a whole table of cheeses, and another with charcuterie. There was a sing-along to Shallow shortly after the band started to rock out. Nobody was considering Depp. After all, a 206-minute Scorsese movie was waiting.